Good morning, viewers. I am Agwianndini from BBC News, bringing you the latest news for today. What are the COVID variants and do vaccines still work? The Omicron variant has become the dominant type of coronavirus circulating in many countries, overtaking previous variants such as Delta. It can be contagious even if you have been vaccinated, but current vaccines are still providing good protection against several illnesses. What is Omicron? A variant is a slightly older or mutated version of a virus. There are thousands of COVID variants around the world, which is to be expected because viruses mutate all the time. Omicron is strictly different from some other COVID variants and the one that the start pandemic because on the long list of genetic mutation it has undergone. In particular, there are dozens of changes to the part of the virus targeted by the vaccine, the spike protein. This could make it better at activating some of the protection offered by vaccines or past infections with COVID. Omicron does appear to be highly spreadable even if in those who have been full jet. Omicron variant. More mutation may make it spread faster. Spike protein helps the virus enter human cell. New variant has 32 mutations on the spike protein. New variant has 10 mutations on the receptor binding domain, which scans and try to cells. Sourced by South Africa Center for Epidemic Response and Innovation. There are several types of subvariants of Omicron, including BA.1.1.529 and BA.2 that have slightly different mutation from each other. The World Health Organization says mounting evidence suggests BA.2 is proving to be a bit more transmissible than the others. Is it worse than other variants? The evidence of Omicron infection tend to be milder, since fewer people are getting sick with it to need hospital treatment compared to other variants. That is largely down to the amount of protection or immunity that people have built against COVID from past infections and vaccination, rather than change to the virus itself. Even so, if it is more infection, it could lead to more deaths in an unvaccinated population. Are current vaccines good enough? Preliminary lab studies found to deaths of COVID vaccine may not to be enough, which is why some countries, including the UK, are giving people extra doses to boost their immunity. UK research suggests boosters should provide good protection against several illnesses. As with other COVID variants, the risk remains high just for people who are elderly or who have significant underlying health conditions. Although current vaccines may not be a perfect fit for Omicron, they are still the best line of defense against COVID. They have capped the risk of several illnesses against the other major COVID variants, including Delta, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Doctors say it is vital people get the recommended number of doses to gain maximum protection against exciting and emerging variants. Coronavirus variants. What are they and how do they happen? Number one, high number of cases increase risk of mutations. The more a virus spreads, the more chance it has to mutate. Thousands of small changes have been seen in coronavirus so far, most with little impact. Number two, some mutation lead to new variants. Every so often, a virus changes in a way that helps it survive. Scientists are particularly concerned about change to the spike protein, the part that helps it enter human cells. How quickly could we get new vaccines against variants? Updated versions of vaccine against COVID variants are already being designed and tested. Manufacturers could scale up production quickly too, and regulators have already discussed how to fast-track the approval process. Moderna has already said it hopes to have an Omicron booster ready by March. Although lab tests in animals suggest they might offer little advantage over standard salts. What about the other variants? K coronavirus variants. Alpha. Scientific name is B.1.1.7. Country where we first document in Kent, UK. Beta. Scientific name is B.1.351 in South Africa. Gamma. P.1 in Brazil. Delta B.1.1617.2 India. Omicron B.1.1.529 multiple countries. The most potentially dangerous ones are called variants of concern. UK officials have been keeping an eye on a recent descendant of the Delta variant called AY.4.2 or Delta Plus, as well as Omicron or Delta Cron COVID infection that combine Delta and Omicron. Why do variants occur? Viruses make carbon copies of themselves to reproduce, but they aren't perfect at it. Errors script in that change the genetic blueprint, resulting in a new version of the virus. If this gives the virus a survival advantage, the new version will thrive. The more changed coronavirus has to make copies of itself in us, the host, the more opportunities there are for mutations to occur. That's why keeping infection down is important. Vaccines help by cutting transmission as well as protection against serious COVID illness. That's all the news for today. Check this out at BBC for the latest updates. I'm Agwianndini. Thank you for watching and have a great day.